I chose 932A, Mum, for a profound reason. It's the precise intersection of divine timing and earthly events. At that exact moment, something is being released in the spiritual realm that will pierce your atmosphere. A false agreement, a generational curse, a spoken word from someone close years ago created this resistance. You tried to break it, but you couldn't, not because you lacked faith, but because I reserved this moment of release for a specific time. It's an opening, a confirmation, a divine encounter, a breakthrough. You won't hear a trumpet or see a flash of light, but you will feel a shift, something break, my hand move. If you're not spiritually sensitive, if your heart is hardened or your thoughts distracted, you'll miss it, explain it away. You've cried over those secretly praying for your failure, held on to connections that diminished your worth. Now I'm removing it all, not to hurt, but to heal you. This is me, my hand, the answer to your secret prayer. You've pretended it didn't hurt, acted like you were over it. But I see deeper, the places you've covered with silence, the conversations you replayed, the parts of yourself you gave away for peace. No more. Healing demands separation, honesty, and truth. That's what I'm bringing. That's why the Messenger Gabriel commands you to be ready. This isn't punishment. It's preparation and fulfillment. A delay has been over your life, rooted deeper than you know. It's not just people or circumstances. It's spiritual. The Messenger Gabriel says, it's only for you. Don't tell anyone. The wind you feel tonight isn't just air. It's the breath of the Spirit hovering over your dwelling, preparing to execute a command. You are no longer safe where you are. What you thought was shelter has become a trap. A plan was laid quietly, cunningly, without your knowledge. Your name has been removed from a list of harm and transferred to a list marked glory. While others plotted your delay, heaven accelerated your timeline. The angel is dispatched. 45 minutes is a countdown, not a suggestion. You must obey immediately. This is serious. Someone whispered your name in the wrong ears. Walls heard secrets. A voice spoke over you when you weren't listening. Now, heaven is responding with urgency. If you obey and allow the angel to lead, the blessing held back will locate you. Not one more. This isn't just about physical safety. It's about divine appointment. There's a place prepared for you requiring your agreement. If you don't move, someone else will try to occupy what was promised. But God is a jealous God. What has your name on it cannot be permanently taken, but it can be temporarily delayed. That's the enemy's goal. Delay, wear you out, discourage, confuse your discernment. But tonight, God's command overrides all earthly delay. You felt the pull, the urge to pack, prepare, clean your space. These weren't coincidences. They were spiritual signals, your agreement. When the clock hits 0, something will either be released or withheld. But God says, tonight I am separating you, not to isolate, but to elevate. The angel with your name isn't asking questions. They're moving you. Resist and they will leave, and the consequence won't be punishment, but delay. This urgency isn't drama. It's divine strategy. You passed not by perfection, but by endurance. That's why heaven is relocating your soul to a new dimension. What's coming next is supernatural. Protection over your life has increased. Warfare may intensify briefly, but that's proof the enemy is losing grip. The Messenger Gabriel says, your name has been extracted from the enemy's scroll. There will be a phone call, a message, a knock. Pay attention. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it will carry divine instruction. You'll know it's from God because it will bring peace, not confusion. To handle it with grace, I must move you from emotional vulnerability to spiritual authority. That's what tonight is for, separation before elevation. The path is being cleared. The wind will blow. Signs will appear. Your obedience will unfold blessings quickly, without resistance. This is your divine evacuation, your rescue from spiritual contamination. The angel has taken your name to move you from your house tonight. They laughed behind your door, touched things they shouldn't, said things about you that heaven will now punish. 45 minutes left. Not 1 minute more. This is a heavenly countdown. The clock started when they crossed the final line, touched what belonged to you, entered the place they swore to protect. That's when your angel cried, don't ignore this. This is sacred. This time I'm not asking. I'm moving. The angel has taken your name to the place of decision, where heaven meets earth and fire. When that fire touches your name, everything around you will change. Open it immediately. You've been under observation. People near you, pretending innocence, have followed you like shadows, their whispers turning to chains. I've watched and waited, but tonight I will not wait anymore. Your name is sealed with a light no darkness can touch on your breath, your steps, your secret thoughts. That's why the angels moved. You're not late, you are right on time. The Messenger Gabriel says, this isn't a test, it's an assignment. The answer is simple. You're not meant to remain. The place you call home has expired in the spirit. It was once a blessing. Now it's a holding cell. Tonight a door will open in the spirit, but you must be willing to walk away from comfort. A birthday, a date, a memory connected to this season that heaven is revisiting. That season is closing, but it won't unless you walk through the next door. This message isn't permission, it's instruction. You're entering a divine setup. Someone has already spoken your name in a room of favor. You don't know them, but they know you, because the angel guarding you whispered your name into their dream. You thought it was a wound, God says it's a womb, birthing something new that requires a different environment. That's why the Messenger Gabriel said, "Don't tell anyone. This word will offend those pretending to protect you, who wanted access to your gift without accountability. But God is placing boundaries around you, not to isolate, but to insulate. The people you're about to meet won't drain or use you. They'll protect what's sacred inside you. The angel has gone before you, already preparing. Ignore this and you'll see signs of spiritual unrest, physical disturbances, communication breakdowns, financial setbacks, all signs you overstayed. But obey and breakthrough begins within 24 hours. Tonight, heaven has issued the jailbreak. Someone tried to limit your movement because your elevation threatens their false authority. But heaven answers obedience, and your obedience will be your escape. Heaven has been speaking, but tonight, heaven is moving. One recently switched alliances, smiling while speaking curses. One used to genuinely love you, but envy infected them. Another never loved you, only tolerated you for access to your light. That's why your name was written in oil in the heavens. Tonight you won't fall for their manipulation. The angel has taken your name beyond their reach. The messenger Gabriel has seen the secret messages, the silent meetings, how you were excluded, how someone close tried to paint you as the problem when you were the solution. The messenger Gabriel says, "This cannot wait." Tonight something will move, shift, and be replaced. The angel at your door tonight isn't knocking. They're here to retrieve you, to carry your spirit, your safety, and your destiny away from what was meant to destroy you before sunrise. You have been chosen for divine repositioning, and heaven has issued the order. Before they could finish speaking against you, an angel shouted your name in heaven, and God said, "It's time. Prepare your heart. Stand in silence if needed. Say nothing, but listen. I will speak, and my words will answer what your soul has been screaming. You may cry, you may tremble, you may feel a peace you haven't felt in years. That is me. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. You're not being punished. You're being released. Now it's here. At 9:32 a.m., my angel will pass through your house, your mind, your past, your very name. Their spirit has been prepared to love you without confusion. They won't come with loud promises, but with quiet peace. They won't force themselves in. They'll fit. You'll know it's me because everything in you will finally rest. But you must clear the space. Blessings are searching for you now, but they need your agreement. This message is that agreement. Open it fully, receive it deeply. Let it break you if it must, but let it build you again. Let it rewire your thoughts, wash over your guilt, resurrect the dreams you buried. Let it be the start of the chapter you've been too scared to write. because at 9:32 a.m. the shift begins. It's just for you. And I, the Lord your God, have spoken. If you're still tied to what I'm releasing you from, you won't receive what I'm sending. I heard your prayers for divine connection, for love that aligns with purpose. I'm sending them, but only after you obey this word. If your heart is open, I will tear up what was signed against you, reverse what was spoken, and dismantle the plan crafted to confuse you. But you must be awake, alert, and ready in your spirit. This message is your alarm, your sign, your clarity. You felt that strange shift when you speak of your dreams, the silence when you share your heart, the way some distance themselves when you succeed. You've wondered why they're distant, why they don't celebrate you. It's because they were never meant for your next season. They were for your comfort, not your calling. At 9:32 a.m., I will begin to remove what you wouldn't let go of. You don't need to fight, beg, or explain. I will separate the real from the fake, shift your circle, and cut off access for anyone sent to monitor, not support. This moment is about protection, not punishment. You've asked, Lord, show me if this is real. Give me a sign. Don't let me waste any more time. This is your sign. I answer specifically, this is the hour of clarity. There are those around you who smile to your face, but doubt you in their hearts. What I'm about to release into your life cannot survive amidst hidden envy, half-hearted loyalty, and silent sabotage. An emotional shift and new connection. In the next few hours, you'll feel an emotional shift, a burden lifting, a name fading from your spirit, a connection that no longer fits. At 9:32 a.m., I begin the process of giving you back to yourself, the version of you that trusted, believed, and didn't shrink to make others comfortable. Someone new is coming, too, not from your past, but from your future. Position yourself. Don't miss it. Be in position at 9:32 a.m. Do not skip this. Don't dismiss it. Don't be too busy. Set your alarm. Your name has already been spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. The divine repositioning. 45 minutes remain. 45 minutes remain. What's about to unfold cannot be undone once the time passes. The angel carrying your name has already descended. You've wondered why things felt off, you're restless, why you woke at odd hours, why dreams felt like warnings. That wasn't imagination, it was revelation. Someone you trusted brought another spirit into your environment. A conversation was repeated, your name twisted. What was once home has become a battleground. But you're not alone. This move isn't just physical. It's spiritual relocation. You've cried quietly, stayed silent to protect others, but unknowingly you protected those trying to destroy your promise. The shift, obey and receive. The shift tonight is about your positioning. If you stay, the curse meant to miss you will find you. 45 minutes. You've asked questions silently. Why am I drained? Why do I dream of running? Why am I anxious in my own space? The Messenger Gabriel says, people watched your patterns, your peace. They aren't who they say. Your new location isn't just geography, it's prophecy. This message is direct. You are my chosen. You weren't born to be confined. Your gifts are too vast for your current space. Final call to action. The angel has been guarding all day, waiting for your agreement. Not your friends, your pastors, or your families. You've been loyal to the disloyal, prayed for those praying against you. Someone is about to accidentally expose themselves. You won't dig. They'll slip up and you'll finally see what heaven has been showing you. Look at the calendar. This isn't a random day. The timing is divine. Your hands have done too much heavy lifting. Your heart carried too many burdens that weren't yours. The opposition you faced these past 3 weeks wasn't random. It was the final test to see if you'd break before your breakthrough. 45 minutes left wasn't a threat. It was a mercy countdown. The angel with your name isn't turning back. Your house, your release, 45 minutes left. The Messenger Gabriel says, it's only for you. Don't tell anyone. The Messenger Gabriel stood in your doorway, seeing what you didn't, hearing their plans.